So can you tell me the name of the sub-module if in FI side?
Accounts receivable, accounts payable,
Right.
fixed accounting, asset accounting,
Yeah. Fine. GL account.
house GL account. Yeah.
Yeah. GL account. Then your bank. Then asset accounting. Good. Fine. So this is
Yeah, yeah.
all the sub-module. Now CO side. Any idea?
See, your controlling is like internal accounting, management related, management accounting, overheads, product costing,
Yeah. Overhead.
overhead.
Yeah. Whatever the overhead. So applying the through costing sheet. So that is the
Mm-hmm.
overhead. One kind of the sub-module. Cost limit
Mm-hmm.
accounting. Cost center accounting. I'll come on that
Mm-hmm.
topic, but I'm explaining about the sub-module. Okay. Internal audit.
Mm-hmm.
Product costing. Profit center accounting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This is all the sub-module of the controlling side. Now this is the FICO module. Okay. Now we'll come on the logistics side.
Mm-hmm.
Any idea in the logistics side?
Logistics, like transportations related.
Yeah. The
Mm.
logistics side. I'm telling you in terms of SAP. MM.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
SD. PP. QM. QM is nothing but your quality management, customer service CS. Okay, and PS, project system. It's a completely different
Mm-hmm.
project system. Okay, and fourth one is the HR. So most of the big company is managing HR module as well. Not all the companies. Big companies is
Mm-hmm.
managing separate HR module, SAP HR module. So all the
Mm-hmm.
HR related activities they are working under the SAP. Okay,
Okay.
fine. Now,
Fine.
can I remove that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Now, finance. uh, finance is nothing but like it's recording your all the like finance related report. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so whatever the finance related report is going to be record here from the fi
Yes.
and from fi and co side. Okay, now fi side will come on the fi finance. Okay, so this is nothing but this is linked with all your all the module. It's linked with
Mm-hmm.
module. Okay, and it's recording your financial transaction like in a file set. Financial transaction recording, and mainly this used for the external reporting purpose, and the data is going to be collect from the HR and logistic module as well. Okay, external
Mm-hmm.
reporting purpose.
So will in the simple finance will integration part will cover
Yeah, yeah,
integration to
yeah. I'm coming. I'm
so
coming. I'm showing all the details sequences. Integration for what?
like in the ECC they had like integration with SD, integration with MM
Yeah, yeah. FIMM and FISD.
configurations.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Mm.
So
So
GL, yeah, tell me.
so in the costing now you are told that profit accounting, COPA and all other things will be covered in the S4 HANA like
Yes, yes,
configuration steps.
yes, yes.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Yeah. General ledger accounting, because mostly this is the master data we can say. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So with the help of this GL account, we are going to
Mm-hmm.
be prepare your profit and loss and balance sheet account, because if you have practice, so you made lots of GL account in the balance sheet size or profit and loss or some expenses related GL account you have created. I think
Mm-hmm.
yes, right.
Okay.
profit and loss account, and balance sheet account. Okay, so we are preparing with the help of GL. We are preparing. Yeah. Now, uh, it's coming on the AR, accounts
Mm-hmm.
receivable. So accounts receivable is nothing but your subsidiary ledger, and this is the data is flowing from the SD side. That
Mm-hmm.
right now. Okay, all the data from in account receivable is GL side, and this this
Yeah.
is this is always linked with your GL account. Like all the AR is linking with the GL account. Without GL, nothing can be possible. Like all is happening with the GL account.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and here also like dunning. Any idea about the
Mm.
dunning? Dunning.
Dunning did complication steps there. Once.
Okay. Dunning is nothing
Okay,
but
sorry.
your no problem. I'll explain. Dunning is nothing but sending the reminder for payment. So we have a
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
So we have a one
Understood.
option. Got it. We have a one
Mm-hmm.
option in SAP. Like we are configuring the dunning. Like
Mm-hmm.
based on the as per the requirement. Suppose sometime is 14 days or 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. How many days the dunning should be directly sent automatically sent to the your customer for payment. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So like we are designing in that. So this is also in AR side. Okay. And this
Mm-hmm.
AR is going to be integrate with the your AP side, AP as well. Okay. So and this is AR. Okay. Now we come on the AP, accounts people. This is also like a subsidiary ledger for the main GL account, accounts payable, and vendor wise, it's going to be record. So AP vendor wise is going to be record. Vendor wise is going to be record. Okay, and apart from that, like uh, in AP side, from side, all the data is going to flow,
Mm-hmm.
right? AR is for from SD and AP is from the side. Fine.
Mm-hmm.
Now asset accounting. So here in asset accounting there's a lots of changes is from ECC to S4HANA because mostly changes is made in asset accounting side, AP side, AR side, and GL account. Lots of changes is done, so I will explain on that part. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so all the asset accounting like
Mm-hmm.
it's linked with your GL account, AP, AR, and logistic module, all the it. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Any idea on the also that asset is going to be record all the transaction for each individual asset wise. Like transaction is going to be record each transaction wise.
Mm-hmm.
Individual asset wise. Okay. Now bank. It's nothing but subsidiary ledger like EBS. We can say subsidiary ledger
Mm-hmm.
like EBS, electronic bank statement,
Mm-hmm.
MBS, manual bank statement, and BRS also. So I'll cover it electronic bank statement, manual bank statement, BRS. So in banks, there's lots of changes is made in S4 HANA side.
Mm-hmm.
Now all the areas is going to be worked as a like a Fieri app. So I'll try to cover up in Fieri like how that's app wise because all the specific user we are
Mm-hmm.
giving some access specifically access so they can control. So we are designing the app particular for that user. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'll try one to two, like in scenario. I'll try to explain in the in banking side from EBS as well. Now, can I remove that?
Yeah, yeah.
Now we'll cover on the CO side. We'll understand about the controlling model.
So we'll be providing any PDF material like that, like complete course,
Complete course of
course PDF.
whatever I'm just giving the training. So all is on the recording. So recording session I
Uh-huh.
will share that, and
Uh-huh.
finally like I will share like in blueprint. All the configuration document is content over there. Whatever the blueprint we are preparing. So
Mm-hmm.
from the all the configuration setting we are doing for FI and CO.
Mm-hmm.
So I will try
So
to,
like
yeah.
we will do configuration, no, like step by step with
Yeah, yeah,
images.
yeah, 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 yeah. Like,
Okay. Yeah.
see, when we are implementing the project, suppose you are not aware about anything. The same thing is happening while we are going to any company, so they don't
Mm-hmm.
know. Like they are also
Mm-hmm.
very new. So each and every part we need to be explained, that we need to prepare the document and shown them. We need to give the proper training for that. So while giving the
Mm-hmm.
proper training, everything is going to be recorded on the screen,
Mm-hmm.
because at the
Mm-hmm.
time of the agreement, when we are the signing the SLA by the project manager and the
Mm-hmm.
at client side, we are calling to the client, all any company where we are
Mm-hmm.
going to implement. So we are calling to the client. So client side, any head, IT head or any finance head, anybody. So when they are signing the agreement, so that moment everything is defined. Like we are going to be share all the documents as in a record basis. So we are
Mm-hmm.
providing that PPT we are making, like presentation, what's there,
Mm-hmm.
like we are putting their business. We are
Mm-hmm.
yeah, mapping all, how is map to go, mapping will be done for the business. Okay, so this is done
Mhm. So,
now.
like, suppose, like bank accounting configuration, there, like, there are 20 steps. So, like, the image, if you like image to image with description, we will be getting that material. Like, again, next time when we practice, so simply we can look into the PDF images and we can do configuration. Like, if may forget sometimes, so
Yeah, yeah, sure, sure, sure.
so that will be provided, right?
Yeah, yeah, sure, sure, sure.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, just a moment. Give me one.
Yeah.
Yeah, be online. Give me 1 minute.
Yeah, no
2 minutes.
problem.
Yeah,
Take.
fine. Thank you. Look. Yeah, sorry.
No problem.
Yeah, yeah. There's a battery was getting was fine. Yes, fine. Now, CEO. So, any having idea about the purpose of the controlling? Like, uh,
Like for internal management, related to internal management.
yeah, good.
Uh,
The controlling why required, like in CO side, if suppose
mhm,
management want to see the report, like previous year manufacturing record. So
mhm,
based on that, they are going to be planned for the this current year. Okay, and apart from that, in the product costing, like for any product, every company is required to know the actual cost of that product, like from
Mhm.
the raw material to the final product. There's a lot of expenses is going to be beared. Some overhead expenses is going to be beared, some external expenses. So we'll cover in the product costing side. So all the
Mhm.
things, that is the CO. And controlling
Mhm.
part, it's like whatever the CO consultant is working like as a ICWA consultant, because costing is more required. Like suppose we have some mobile phone. Okay, so in mobile phone,
Mhm.
while making that mobile phone, there's a lots of like in case for promotional activities, some overhead expenditure is going to be made that, and some after the finding out some like some expenditure, like some external expenditure or internal direct material overhead or indirect material overhead. So we are
Mhm.
applying some overhead charges. So we management is going to be decide that on which basis and how much percentage wise and what will be the proportionate. So we are preparing some costing sheet, and then we are applying
Mhm.
how this is going to be linked, like from your GL account, like whatever the
Mhm.
overhead expenses you have made as a GL account. So that GL account is going to be linked to your costing sheet, and then in costing sheet is generating your actual cost of the product. So all the things. So CO is interlinked with like each and every module is getting linked from in FI some module is working independently, but in CO side everything is connected, well connected.
Mhm.
Now, the CO controlling, like here we can, where we want to control the cost. Okay. Apart
Mhm.
from that, like the cost center, you I think you know about that. So that
Yeah.
this is nothing but collecting the cost department wise. Okay. Okay. And like sorry, and all the data like primary data is going to be collect from the FI, because in FI all the expenses related GL account we are making. So how the we are going to map that FI to CO. So from the data is going to be collect from FI, and the cost element, like that is data we are getting
Mhm.
from the FI to CO, the cost element data. Okay, now the cost element accounting, the cost element is nothing but your GL account. In ACC, there's a completely different scenario.
Mhm.
While making the any like um, cost element accounting while creating. Okay, and as for HANA, we have a complete different scenario. So I will give the like differences about that cost element from ACC,
Mhm.
and as for HANA, what is the difference in that? I'll once we'll start in the configuration settings, so we'll do that. Internal order.
Mhm.
Have you any idea about internal order?
Yes. Yes.
Tell me.
If a company have a different departments,
Yeah,
so they may transfer goods from one department to another department, so that they can
yeah, right.
uh,
So
yeah,
internal
like the.
ladder, why we are preparing? Suppose we have some promotional activity. Okay, for
Mhm.
any for launching of the new project, like in internal ladders, when we are introducing the new product. Okay, so how we'll know that, like while introducing the new product,
Mhm.
so some promotional activities we need to be do that. So internal address we are making preparing that, and this is used for your information purpose, and this is internal mostly into related with our overhead, mostly
Mhm.
part. Yeah. Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah. Now we'll come on the product costing. Yeah, in the product costing. So product costing, to know the cost for each product wise. Earlier like in ECC we were having like a standard cost and plan cost and actual cost. So actual cost we
Mm-hmm.
are doing material ledger side, but now in the S4 HANA mandatorily, like all the material is preparing as ML activation is coming. And just why? Because it's happening because that is the real time integration. And whatever, suppose today how much product was produced and sale was done. So uh, the fraction of second we want to see the report so easily, like this is a real time basis, so we can able to get that. So there's a one scenario is got changed from side in the product costing, like all the scenarios happening through real time. Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
yeah, so now the material ledger is come under the product in the all the material management part. By earlier,
Mm-hmm.
the material ledger was as a separate module, and specifically the consultant is taking care of it. Now, the either from the CEO consultant or we can say both FICO has to be cover that material this part as well, because this is the made mandatorily to know
Mm-hmm.
your product on the real time basis. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
apart from that, like we are getting the different type of cost. Okay, and different types of cost, we have some standard cost, plan cost, and actual cost. Okay, so plan suppose you have planned, like planned and actual, there are some differences is coming. If suppose you have planned for 100 rupees for any product. Okay, now you your product actual cost is coming 110 rupees, so 10 rupees differences. So there is some one concept is called variance. So variant
Mm-hmm.
through variances, that 10 rupees differences we will able to know that how the for what reason variances got. We have a one concept variances is a nine kind of variances, like suppose in lot size differences or some overhead was charged. So in once you will calculate the variance, so in that variance you are able to understand why 10 rupees has got differences on that particular product. Okay, so this is the beautification of your product costing, to know the actual cost of the product and why the
Mm-hmm.
differences was happen. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
in that also, like in the product costing we can value that is going to be help the valuation of your reporting valuation for the inventory purpose, valuation for inventory purpose. Okay, and apart from that, like already I told you in through costing sheet, the overhead is we are going to apply that, so that the in the product costing we are overhead is we go collecting the overhead through your cost element and cost center. All the cost center, whatever the cost center we are making, that cost center is assigned for with your cost element accounting.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, from your cost element and cost center, right? Okay, so this was the small overview on the product costing, because it is not we can say it is not very easiest one, product costing,
Mm-hmm.
because we need to be
Yeah.
more focused on the because product costing is the main on the controlling side and the COPA. Okay, and here
Yes,
also
sir.
we can prepare for the WIP calculation is also possible. Like if any
Mm-hmm.
work in progress, like any product is in the progress, so we are able to be like that can be provide work in progress reports as well in product costing happening. Now we'll come on the COPA side. So any do you have any understand on the COPA side?
Like profitability analysis is
Yeah,
uh,
yeah,
like we will actual variance and standard variance will actual cost and projection cost we will do.
right, right. In the profitability, like we are able to analyze your break even point. Like in the break even point for every company, suppose we
Yes,
have a
sir.
no profit or no loss. So with the help of the this one, we can cover that. And in the profitability analysis, like we are preparing one report, copa sheet. So in copa sheet what
Mhm.
we are doing, like we have some previous year record, like some
Mhm.
gross profit percentage, net profit margin, even the cogm breakup we can see that over. And apart from variances, like for each and every product. So in the copa planning, while doing the copa, we are
Mhm.
preparing one some value fields, that all the value fields is assigned the GL account. Like we have some GL account for the gross profit or COGM, or for variances, like that is going to be assigned, and then the report is getting fetched. So the
Mhm.
total concept is here, from all is interlinking with the GL account. And in COPA, like how the data is going to be flowed at from FI, like FI to as expenses, direct expenses is on the product. So from FI to COPA is going, some is from FI to then moving to SD, then to COPA. Some is from FI to CO, then is moving to PP, then is moving to the COPA. Some is FI to CO, then is PP to QM. So there's
Mhm.
lots of integration part in the COPA planning while doing that. So that is completely integrated. And the beautification of the report printer. So that's the reason the report printer is giving your actual report of your each and every product to know the management, and management is going able to decide and analyzing and making the current production reports they are doing, like what they want to do that previous year. So this is all in the copa. We have one report printer, it's a beautification of that one. So most of the company is going for the report printer as well. Okay,
Mhm.
so this is the
Okay.
copa. Okay, now we are having profit center. Can I remove that one?
Yeah, yeah, sure.
PCA. Yeah, in the profit center accounting, so we have to know the business performance. So we are preparing, and also the in to know the internal unit profit, like internal unit profit, or return of investment. We can see the financial position of any company. Mm. So profit center accounting we are knowing, and apart from the business unit profit, also we can through PCA, unit profit. And apart from this is also integrated with all your modules,
Mhm.
all modules. So this was the complete overview of your from CO side and FI side. Okay, so do you have any questions in that?
No, nothing here.
Okay, now I'll explain some SAP terminology, like what we are called in the non-SAP and SAP side.
Mhm.
Might be you're having idea, but I'm explaining to going forward, so you that also recall for you. Okay, so company in non-SAP is we have a company. So in SAP side, what we call,
Company code. Okay.
yeah,
Mhm.
we have a in non-SAP debit and credit. So what we are calling in SAP,
40. Okay.
yeah,
Posting.
posting key,
Okay.
like 40
Mhm.
debit,
40,
50
50.
credit. Yeah, yeah. So that's we are calling posting key, not as a debit or credit. Okay,
Mhm.
we have a voucher type in the non-SAP.
Mhm. Document.
Yeah, good. Document type. Okay. We have a suppose here we are INR, but in SAP we are called
Currency.
currency, right? Good.
Mhm.
Suppose in the departmental code, what we are calling departmental code in SAP, cost center.
Cost center.
Right.
Mhm.
These are all the small things. So you should know about that, because that will help
Mhm.
in the your real time scenarios, and while sometimes the interviews are asking the questions, like sometimes
Mhm.
they are asking the some basic question as well. Okay, now we have some accounting financial year. Here we call financial year, fiscal year, sorry.
Physical year, yeah.
Yeah, fiscal year. Okay. Narration. We have a narration. So narration is nothing but text.
Mm,
Okay. Because while writing anything, anywhere, like suppose you are preparing dunning or making some GL account, so we are giving some narration. So we are calling text. So so many things. Now we have a accounting period. So accounting periods what we call.
Posting period, yeah. Okay.
Okay, we have a group company. So group company is nothing but company. Earlier,
Main company,
yeah,
yeah.
company we have a given company code, but group company
Company
we have a
is,
company. We are
yeah, yeah.
defining the company. Okay, and it's business unit. Business unit, nothing but your business profit center or business. Which one? Just now I have to
Same
ensure that.
business unit, we think.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Profit
Percent.
center or your business area. Okay, segment reporting. That is nothing but your segment.
Mhm.
So this is our the SAP terminology. So here, just to complete the brief on FI and CO side. Okay. So
Okay.
now going forward, we'll discuss the timing and then we'll proceed accordingly and we'll start
Mhm.
all the configuration part. And that
Yeah, yeah.
configuration part, I'll just give the introduction from the ECC to S4 HANA. What is the changes has been made. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay, okay.
do you have any questions in that area? Because already
Regarding tax, it will be GST or like US taxation, like.
tax, see, GST is applicable everywhere, and some part withholding tax. We are applying some withholding tax, so we
Mm-hmm.
need to be put that. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so will you cover like GST or like the US
No, no,
taxation?
GST,
Uh,
GST,
Okay,
GST.
GST.
Yeah, GST.
So, like one more question, like uh, after 7 years of first, you also started your career like in the domain
Yeah, yeah.
field,
I
like me.
I was part of the banking industry. Earlier, I worked for the ICICI Bank. So when we were in the banking side, we got an opportunity because for SAP itself. So we learned so many things over there. Like
Internal,
yeah, internal. Yeah, yeah,
internally company.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. So SAP we have learned so many things over there in SAP Bank. So
Mm-hmm.
we have a very limited access. So later on we moved to the small company, started in the support activities, then moved to the implementation part.
Uh-huh. Okay. Okay. Mm-hmm. Fine, sir. That's it for me.
Okay, fine. So the
Yeah,
any questions? So just speak with your
yeah, yeah.
institute and confirm the timing. Just told them, just confirm. Okay. From my side, the timing is 8 p.m. evening from Monday to Friday, and weekend also I don't have issue. I can take. If you are not comfortable on the weekdays, so we'll try to push
Mm-hmm.
on the weekends. We'll cover up the on the Saturday and Sunday.
Mm-hmm. Weekend, yeah, I'm also thinking like weekend if we cover 3 hours, we can cover, right, sir?
Yeah, yeah, no problem. No
Yeah,
problem.
so to total course hours, how many hours, sir, it is like
Yeah, the course whatever they have provided, so 45 to 60 hours.
five to
So
60,
45,
uh,
45 to 60 hours.
40, 40.
Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. So yeah, I'll discuss with only time is the issue. No, no, no
Yeah,
other
yeah.
thing.
Just speak with them. Okay. So
Yes,
otherwise
thank you.
we'll start on the weekend, not a problem.
Yeah, yeah, sure.
Fine.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. I'll share the this one.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah,
yeah, recording session. Okay.
yeah, yeah,
So I'll
yeah,
I'll
yeah, sure.
forward to Raman.
Mm-hmm.
She will
Yeah, yeah,
forward to you.
yeah. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Yeah. Thanks a lot. Bye.
Bye, bye.